Alles klar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a video of people who were allegedly striking or protesting for electricity. So it boggles my mind, it boggles my mind as to where does these shops, where do they enter into the equation? You're demanding electricity, you are, what do you call it? In South Africa, we call it toy-toying, which is another word for protesting with an intent to loot. Now all of a sudden, you're looting. Where does the electricity part and the looting part, where do they meet? Where do they come together? I don't understand it. And the worst part, they loot that shop. After looting that supermarket, they burn it down. Where's the logic? Where's the sense? Where's the humanity in this? That same store has probably employed about 100 people, many of them females, Bantu females, who are working hard, waking up every day to go to work in order to feed their families so that their families can grow and go to school and be fed and become productive members of society. And then you, demanding electricity, break inside the mall, burn the shop, loot everything you can, burn the shop, and then tomorrow you're going to be sitting there on the paving protesting, toy-toying about how there's no jobs in the country. I could never understand it. I could never understand it. The worst part, besides the fact that these hardworking women who are employed by this shopping center have now lost their jobs, most definitely. Or even if the insurance pays out, they're going to be waiting for lots of months for them to be reinstated without pay. So now we have other kids who are growing without the support of their parents. I don't get it. And those are Bantu kids. I honestly don't get it. And then we're supposed to sympathize these looters, these vandalizers, these destructive members of society. Those are DMS, destructive members of society. So I'm lost for words. And here's the thing, they're not protesting at the peoples who are responsible for the electricity. No, they know who their councillor is. They know who their flippin' mayor is. They know his or her house. Why don't they go burn his or her house? Why don't they go protest at his or her house and say, look, brother or sister, give us electricity now or we burn your house? What did the shopping center have to do with the electricity? Is it responsible for giving them electricity? No. Is the mayor or the councillor responsible for giving the electricity? Hell yeah. So why don't they go burn them? Why don't they go to that house and burn it down? Do whatever it is that they wanted to do right there. You can see it's not about service delivery. It has nothing to do with electricity. It's an excuse to loot. It's an excuse for criminality. It's an excuse to say, you know what, we're going to go to Pick and Pay and afterwards, and don't get me wrong, not all those people who came there had an intention to loot. problem is a herd mentality, the mob mentality. People do things within a mob that they would never imagine doing by themselves. That's what we call a mob mentality. So most of the people, you'll find 3 or 4 people are the ones who said, let's go looting there. And then the rest follow. That's how it is because of the adrenaline and all the hormones going in and within their systems and whatever's. Go loot, take everything, burn down the shop. I don't get it. Burn down the shop. So yeah, that's something that as Bantu people, they basically need to recheck and look at. I don't know who's gonna do that, but it's not this is not on. Honestly, this is animalistic, criminal, destructive behavior. And we give them excuses, we give them a pass. Oh no, they don't have electricity. What must they do? Firstly, stop looting and burning down shops. Secondly, go attack the people who are responsible. And thirdly, do something that is constructive instead of doing something that is destructive. If you want to be a contributing member of society, find a hobby or something. Find something that you can do that will be of beneficial to your neighbor. That's the best way. I cannot say more. But this is not gonna work.
Identity and history was incomplete. In Genetic Mirror, Marvin L Master uncovers the hidden science behind human evolution, identity, and the global racial narrative. From ancient migrations to modern myths such as crime and slavery, this book reveals the raw, uncomfortable, and empowering truths that shape our species. Marvin L Master is a writer and researcher with a passion for understanding humanity through the lenses of genetics, history, and philosophy. Drawing from a background rooted in both Bantu African heritage and global curiosity, he explores race or denomination not as a dividing line, but as a window in our shared human story. If you're ready to challenge the norm and understand who we really are, comment Mirror for DM link for your copy of the book.